It is politics now over mission vaccination. After Rahul Gandhi taunted the Modi government by saying that July has come and yet there are no vaccines for all, the Bharatiya Janata Party has responded with a strong rebuttal. Tearing into the Congress Member of Parliament, BJP spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia says Rahul Gandhi must do his homework and that Congress must stop spreading rumours on the vaccination drive. Earlier, Health Minister Dr. Vardhan also sniped at Rahul Gandhi, saying there is no vaccine for the virus of arrogance and ignorance. Intensifying his attack, Vardhan says there is no vaccine for the virus of arrogance and that he's after taking a turn to attack Rahul Gandhi. Piyush Goyal, another minister, also is adding that petty politics is being played over a deadly pandemic and that needs to stop. Even Kiran Rijiju, another minister, calling it a bid to discredit the biggest vaccination drive.
राहुल गांधी जी कोविड वायरस को आपने मोविड बुलाया। अगर हल्की राजनीति करनी होती तो बहुत से लोग कहते हैं कि इसको रोविड बुलाओ। हम भी कह सकते थे रोविड वायरस जो है भारत में बहुत ही खतरनाक है, क्योंकि ये अंदर से भारत को खोखला करने का काम करता है। राहुल गांधी जी, जनवरी आया, फरवरी आया, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई आया, लेकिन सद्बुद्धि कब आएगी आप में? कब वो राजनीतिक परिपक्वता आएगी कि आप समझेंगे कि विपक्ष की भूमिका भी सकारात्मक हो सकती है? आप सच्चाई देखना नहीं चाहते हैं या भ्रम फैलाना ही आज आपकी कांग्रेस पार्टी की अघोषित नीति है? आज आपकी यह जिम्मेदारी है कि अगर आपने एक ट्वीट किया जो बहुत ही हल्का ट्वीट था, तो आप ये जानकारी दें कि क्या विश्व में कोई और देश ऐसा है? कितने देश हैं जहां पे 24 घंटे में 62 लाख वैक्सीन औसतन लगे हैं पिछले 11 दिन की अवधि में?
आज जो है वो दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा वैक्सीनेशन कार्यक्रम भारत में चल रहा है, लेकिन ये जो है वो भय और भ्रम का भौकाल खड़ा करके कैसे कंफ्यूजन पैदा हो, कैसे भ्रम पैदा हो, कैसे भौकाल खड़ा हो, इसकी कोशिश कर रहे हैं। उनको इस तरह का जो व्यवहार है और इस तरह का जो बयान है वो खुद उनका बंटाधार कर रहा है।
My colleague Anand Patel has been reporting from Delhi and tracking all this vaccine politics. Anand, it is interesting the manner in which all the union ministers have got together, are targeting the opposition party netas for questioning them. But what is really happening? Because the data shows that there has been a slump and then again a rise. What is the Congress attacking basically at the union government?
Well, yes, Pooja, you rightly pointed out that whenever Rahul Gandhi attacks the government and the Prime Minister over the COVID policy, the union ministers do carpet bombing at him and accuse him of doing politics. Now, here in this case as well, yesterday the government released the data that some 12 crore vaccines will be available in the month of June. This is over and above the 25% vaccines available with the private hospitals. So a total of 16 crore vaccines will be available for the Indian population in the month of July alone. That's a big data, big number. But there are reports coming in which Congress party is citing that vaccination process has slowed down, particularly in Maharashtra and Mumbai, in states like hugely populated states like UP and Bihar, and other states as well. And the Congress House is pointing to these states that look, the vaccination process has slowed down. Contrary to what the government is claiming, there is a huge difference between what is the government claiming on paper and what is the situation on the ground. And this is what Rahul Gandhi is pointing out in his tweet as well, questioning the availability of vaccine, which has led to this entire explosion of words between both Congress party and the BJP. This is not for the first time this has happened, Pooja. You see, last week the government put out its affidavit in the Supreme Court as well, in which it brought down its total number of available vaccines claimed in May this year to now a difference of 81 crores, the number of vaccines which will be available by the end of the year.
Okay.
So the Congress party is pointing out to these flip-flops by the government, saying that the government itself is not very sure about how many vaccines will be available to the population to ensure universal vaccination by the year.
So while Nirmala Sitharaman, the finance minister, is saying all states are being considered, whether it is ruled by Congress or otherwise, the Congress says there's definitely some miscalculation here and that there's a shortage that is definitely taking place in the country. So a tu-tu-me-me of sorts clearly over the vaccinations in the country. Anand, thank you so much for all the latest.